Hello everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. Welcome to my video of Vanishing Into the Shadows. Vanishing into the shadow. Back in 1950, me and my brother, we did a lot of fishing. We went out into the woods a lot, and we saw a lot of flying saucers. We told people about it, and a lot of people thought, boy, these kids sure do have a lot of imaginations. People, I'm telling you, we saw things, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. But I will never forget, one day, back in 1956, I was 5 years old, and me and my brother had went way out in the woods. We had a long dirt road that was beside our house, way out the other side of Balch Springs in Texas. And me and my brother used to walk down that dirt road, and we'd go way out in the woods, and we had throw lines that our dad had taught us how to make. You took a piece of wood, a branch, about that big around, and you would wrap nylon, a line around. Back in the 1950s, we did not have monofilament. We had nylon fishing line. And you would wrap that around that, and then you would take a biting sinker. Now what I mean by a biting sinker is it's a round lead ball that is split like this, and then when you bite it, it comes together and it's formed on your line. Okay, and then below the sinker we'd go down about 6 to 8 inches and we would install a hook, and then we would roll it up and we would stick the hook in on the end of the stick so that it wouldn't hurt us. Now we carried them in our pockets. We carried sometimes 2 of them. We carried one in the front and one in the back. And me and my brother, we always did natural bait fishing. We would catch grasshoppers or crickets, or we would dig earthworms. And these are the things that we did. And but I never will forget, we went out in the woods one day, and the woods we went in were dark. Even in the daytime, they were real dark. And because the trees were so thick with leaves that it darkened the woods and caused many shadows. And I'll never forget, me and my brother, we were going along. There was this creek that ran along, and it had limestone on both sides like a little canyon. And my brother would walk on one side and I'd walk on the other, and we would fish on opposite sides, and we caught fish like you wouldn't believe. But I'll never forget, we were out in the woods one day, and we were fishing, and we were going along, and all of a sudden we heard a wild, high-pitched sound, and it was like a wind hit us. And it was going like this. I mean, the wind was like a little tornado. It was going counterclockwise. And as it did, we looked, and all of a sudden, there was something that was vanishing in the shadows. And I'll never forget it as long as I live. It looked to be about... well, I'm a man now. I estimate it was about 30 feet round. And I'll never forget it as long as I live. But it vanished in the shadows. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory. I'll see you on the next video.